Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of my Karlux MODPACK Survival series. Today I felt like trying something new and doing a voiceover for this episode. So the first thing I did was gather some food from my chests because I was hungry. And it's always good to have breakfast when you first log on to your Minecraft world. Next, I noticed my armor was pretty low on durability and I'm running out of resources, so it was time to head into the mines, despite my pickaxe's low durability. I was immediately distracted by coal, as you do. Heading further down, I was then immediately distracted by iron. But you can never pass up iron. It is blasphemy to pass up iron. After gathering up a little bit more coal, I decided to head further down. And then was distracted by iron again. I found this weird wood petrified root thing and decided to mine it. It gave me sticks and this strange root, which I guess is a food source. Cool. And after a few more minutes of mining, I finally came upon what I was looking for. There it is. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Marble, diamond ore. Amazing. I then placed a couple blocks underneath the diamonds to make sure neither they nor I fell into the void. And then now I have 4 whole diamonds to my name, as well as some lapis. Next, I decided to go mining through the mountain to a new area that I had not been before. It led me to this area, a very diamond-rich but precarious chasm into the void. So I made my way further down and over to these diamonds. This one looked to be a pretty big vein. One more. Always lose one to the void. After a little bit of searching, I came upon this, an 8 vein, which is exactly what I was looking for. And I just knew that these bottom 4 ores were sitting right atop the void. And I was right. After placing blocks underneath each of them, I gathered up my last 4 diamonds. And 16 diamonds is not bad. Not bad at all. I am ready to head back to my base. I thought about mining this coal vein, but I realized I have a metric ton of lignite at home and I do not need more furnace fuel. After returning home, I decided to put some stuff away, and I also found this weird satchel of elixirs in my chest. It gives you potions, I guess? So I put it into my first artifact slot and pressed V. Boom, potions. And these potions are completely worthless. Anyway, put it away. Next, I decided to mine up some of this obsidian from my portal because dude, get out of my way. Anyway, I decided to mine up this obsidian from my portal because I am cheap and I do not care about portal corners. I also may need this obsidian later on. Just like that, purple portal. Amazing. Put my diamonds away, and then I got out all this stuff. I made a boat out of the nearby poisy trees, and I was ready to go Enderman hunting. One Enderman down. Second Enderman down. Third Enderman down. And after killing that third Enderman, I decided to run to the top of this hill. And I found an end ship ruin that I had not seen yet. So I went to kill the shulker guarding it, and definitely struggled a bit. After that, I ran in and got this amazing loot from the chest. Hell, I even took the chest as well, because why not? Anyway, I continued killing Endermen. But why am I killing Endermen, you may ask? Well, you see, my needless slaughter of the natives is, as usual, driven by selfish material gain, as these Endermen drop Ender Pearls, which I can craft into Endorium. And just like that, I can craft this into an Ender Pearl, and then put the sledgehammer in the middle, and that is 2 more Endorium ingots. Just enough to make a pickaxe. Time to head home, which took a little bit longer than I thought. I had to run really far away from my base to find Endermen. They are surprisingly rare. I then returned to the peaceful lifestyle of a farmer for a couple minutes, peacefully farming my berries and trying to not get poked. I failed. Failed twice. Failed 3 times. Chest. Yes. Place it here and put all this random stuff I found into the chest. Next, it was time for an upgrade. Diamond boots and a diamond chestplate. And now I can officially retire my old set of iron armor. And look at me now, I am very blue. Enchanting time. First, chestplate. Protection 1, I have no bookshelves. These are terrible enchants, but something is better than nothing. Unbreaking 1 on the boots. Nice. I also did my pickaxe with efficiency 2. Amazing. Knockback 1 on the sword. And then I suddenly remembered I had found a pair of iron leggings earlier in my playthrough. They were in one of my chests, and there they are. Curse of Vampirism and Chilling 3. Now, I had no idea what Curse of Vampirism was, so I decided to look it up. Not those. Nope, nope, nope. There it is. Curse of Vampirism. Weakens and sets the player on fire when he is outside during the day. Okay. So I went outside. Well, I'm not weakened and I'm not on fire, so it doesn't work in this dimension. Great. Five more iron and helmet. Enchant it with protection 1. Awesome. Also got to do the shield, Unbreaking 1 or Unbreaking 1. I chose Unbreaking 1, as you do, and put my lapis away. I was now ready to go to the Nether after I closed my doors. Now I'm ready to go to the Nether. No time to lose. In we go. Time to go. I emerged from the portal surrounded by blackstone. At first, I thought I was stuck in my least favorite nether biome, the basalt deltas, but turns out I'm in some sort of weird modded blackstone biome. I decided to mine my way out of my spawn and came upon this weird blackstone ledge, and there is a lot going on around me. Kind of overwhelming. And this guy needs to die. Yes, he needs to die. Jump up. Jump up. And dead. I then saw this waystone over the hill here. Went over to grab it. And then, when trying to ascend this hill, I heard blazes. Yes, that is the sound of blazes. So I looked around, and there they were. It's like some sort of weird blaze dungeon. And there's a berry bush and a magma cube. There's so much going on right now. I decided to jump into the blaze spawner, which was not a good idea, and I immediately left. God, these guys are snipers. I thought it would be a better idea to just tunnel over to the blaze area, and that ended just as well. I dug over to a back area to gather the chest loot, which was alright. I put on this gold helmet so piglins wouldn't attack me. I don't need more things attacking me right now. And I just kept getting destroyed by these blazes. I had no idea how to actually gather blaze rods, so I returned home. I noticed I had a void collar crossbow in my chests, which could help at killing the blazes from a distance. I also found a second one and headed back into the Nether. I ran up the hill, got stuck in some berries, ran up the hill, broke this block, and there was a blaze. There were a bunch of other blazes as well. The blaze hit me, and then I was set on fire. Time to retreat. Retreating, stuck in more berries, and all my health is gone.
Dude, you need fire res potions.
Being careful to avoid getting hit, I returned to the blaze area with a bunch of blocks and did my best to close off the entrance to this spawner. Then it was time to take out the blazes from afar. And they were still able to set me on fire. This blaze over here was on low health, killed it in one hit, and there's my first blaze rod. Went over to grab it, set on fire again. Just barely made it back alive. Oh, guys, he's gonna get me. He's gonna get me. The magma cube's after me. You're gonna get me, man. Once you get out of that berry bush there, you're gonna get me. I'm scared. Oh no. Oh, he made it out. Good. Oh, and he's stuck again. Unlucky. How unfortunate that it would play out this way. Oh no. And dead. Next, I thought it would be a good idea to build another tunnel over to the blazes, as if the first tunnel was actually a good idea. I emerged out onto this hillside here and tried to hit this blaze, but I accidentally angered the piglins, and no chance there. No chance of survival. I was dead. I returned to the Nether to recover my things. Alright, I feel better now. Let's go. As I approached where I died, I realized there was a blaze guarding my stuff. So I had to fight the blaze in order to get my items back. I was surprisingly able to get my armor back, and maybe even kill these blazes. There's one. There's another. And I was about to get this third and final blaze when a stupid piglin came in, so I had to close the door. And now I had no easy way to access that blaze, so I just went back and reorganized my inventory. Good, the piglin moved, so now I can kill the blaze. Great. I apparently did not learn from what had just happened, as I tried to kill more blaze, which did not end well. So then I decided to try to shoot them from around the walls of the spawner area, and I still was set on fire. And there we go, another blaze rod. I then kept going at it from different angles, trying my best to find the best spot to hit the blazes from, but it was really of no use. This whole janky setup was just never going to work. The blazes started to escape from this hole I had made to gather the blaze rods. Now I was stuck fighting them at one heart. After healing up a little bit, I tried to take on the blazes around the corner, but as you can see, there's a couple. Here I am, pacing back and forth to try to get my hunger down so I can heal faster. I tried the crossbow method. That didn't work either, at least not in this crowded space. And this is what we call a predicament.
Excuse me, sir. Do you have a moment to save the children?
But I was able to hold off the blazes for a little bit before I was finally dead. That was completely deserved, but now I had to go back and get my stuff. On my way back, I got hit by that blaze, and then I realized at this moment that my death totem would be completely surrounded with blaze, which would not be fun. I closed off the hole where the blaze were coming from, and I tried to kill as many as possible, but my shield was not in my offhand, and I was dead again. Returning for like the 30th time, I thought, hey, I'll just run through the blaze. Yeah, that didn't end well. Next, I grabbed a pickaxe from one of my chests and thought, I'll just build a new tunnel over to where I died. It'll be safer, there'll be no blaze there, and oh my god, Revenge of the Magma Cube. No time to even think, he just like annihilated me. Anyway, I continued building my tunnel. And made my way over to the first totem. And there was the other one with my armor. I now had all my stuff back, but my inventory was completely full. After a quick period of reorganization, it was time to kill more blazes. I mean leave. Yes, leave. There's a magma cube here, and for some reason, at this moment, I could not find the hole down to my portal, and there it is. 14 blaze rods should be more than enough for what I need. I then grabbed 5 of this peridotite, as well as these 5 rift shards to make a refined rift shard. Then put some blaze powder here and 4 diamonds, and boom, ever bright teleporting crystal. This is how I will get to the next dimension of this mod pack. I then made a brewing stand, set it up here, and made up some fire resistance potions. Yes, ha ha ha! Now you see, Blaze, I am fireproof. I am impervious to your attacks. I can withstand the heat of your fireball things, and now I can plow through your armies with ease. You see, I now have the upper hand. I can take you down en masse. Except that one, which went too far for my sword to reach, so crossbow it is. I will even go into the blaze spawner area and slaughter as many as I can before the potion runs out, because I am immune. Except to this blaze, who could throw damage potions. Thank you, improved mobs. Thank you. I ran back and retrieved my stuff rather hastily. Kill this blaze. And it was time to leave. $23 blaze rods in total. Very nice. That will be more than enough for the foreseeable future. New chest. I then grabbed 2 iron ingots and made some shears. Why? Because there are these imperious bushes outside, which I can gather up. I gathered quite a few. And then you can craft them into this imperious chirimoya, which is a pretty good food source. I then grabbed some bone meal from my base to see if these imperious bushes were regrowable, and that looks like a no. But 16 chirimoyas should be enough for now. Back at my base, I realized I want a stairwell down below, so I'm gonna build that here. I then cleared out this last uncleared area of my basement, and then I got to work building a stairwell out of this pumpkin wood. And just like that, it is done. And I need to move this slab because my head was running into it. And then I cleared all of the weird tendril things off of this platform, built a way to my basement. Very nice. And that's all the base work I'm gonna do for today. It still is pretty helpful to be able to go down there now. I then gathered a bunch of this blackstone and dolomite for no reason in particular, because I just had this random urge to build a black and white building. And that's what I did. That's a big enough base. Up we go. Duh. It's done. There we go. It looks a little weird. It's kind of ugly, but I may use it for something. And it's here now, so whatever. I then replaced the corners of my portal to match the weird new building I just built. There we go. My base is expanding. Maybe. And that's going to do it for today. This episode has been absolute chaos, and thank you for sitting through it if you did. And until next time, I will see you later.